one of the features of Braunton Burrows is that it's such a big site, over 1,000 hectares. It's really, really good for wildlife, really, really good for wildflowers and rare bees. So bees need flowers throughout the year. So they come out in spring, they need flowers. The queen is the only one who survives out of the whole colony. She comes out in spring and she's looking for flowers like willows and other sort of early things like bluebells. And then she starts to make a nest and she lays the baby bees, which are like they look a bit like a maggot, and then they'll develop into adult bees. By the end of the summer there'll be 400 bees in a nest, and she'll produce new males and new queens, and then they'll mate, and the new queen goes on to be the only one that survives over winter. The rest of the bees will die at the end of the year. So she needs to have enough food at the end of summer, this time of year, to be able to survive. This one is a red-tailed bumblebee, and the size of it means that it's a worker, and all workers are female. So if she was a queen bee, she'd be even bigger. She'd be about the size of my thumb. And a male, they've got a little yellow moustache and little yellow collars around their faces, so they're quite distinctive. But the red tails, there's loads of them. They're really common here, and they're a really nice, easy one to identify as well. We've got a buff-tail queen and a red-tail queen, and the size of them is really huge.
I've had mostly buff-tail bees.
Yes, buff-tail bees are really common. They're one of the most common species here, as are red-tails.
I've never
These are really
actually
nice new
seen
queens.
a queen bee.
They're great, aren't they? They're huge.
So big.
So there's a nice example of big old queen bees, and they love the purple loosestrife. So we're going to find loads on these upright spikes. We're going to find loads of bees on these flowers. So this is the brown-banded carder bee, and this is speciality. This is they love it here on Braunton Burrows because of the amount of flowers that are here. And they're our rare bee, a nationally rare bee in Devon, and nationally important population in Devon. And here is where it is really good for them. So you can tell they're a brown-banded carder bee because they're so blonde. They're like a little golden ball of fuzz. So you can see he's got really blonde hairs underneath and along the side of the thorax, very gingery on top, and then on the abdomen it's all blonde and then just a sort of gingery brownish band, which is where they get the name the brown-banded carder. But they don't have any dark hairs on the abdomen, which is the difference between them and the common carder.